All right, so I think maybe bookcase, bookcase with drawers, because that's got to go. And then center will be like an electric fireplace, bookcase, maybe a drawer set similar to what we're going to do over here with a bookcase. Thought about, not sure on this yet, but like maybe a sitting area right there. And then instead of this L desk, have a desk that goes straight and maybe face it out away from the wall. And then do something with the ceiling, not sure what yet. And then maybe even storage over top of here. And then maybe like some wallpaper or something right here. I don't know, just super sick of this office and the way it looks, so I'm gonna do something. So now just gonna go through some pictures on Pinterest here, just to maybe get some ideas. I really like ladders. I think I really want to get the old school library look mixed with some newer colors. I'm not sure on the green. I do like these archways here. Those are cool. Or not archways, but arches. I really like blue. Like this is one of my more favorite colors here. This is like greenish blue. I'm not sure. I like that it's in a small wall. So here I'm using Midjourney. If you haven't used this before, this is like an AI tool where, I mean, you type in some descriptors after a prompt. If anybody can remember the old command prompts from back in the day when computers first started getting used in the home, it's similar to that. You put a prompt in, /imagine, and then that's the prompt start, and you just type whatever you want. So you see me here putting beautiful home office library, lots of storage drawers, window sitting location, and it'll start gathering that information and creating an image. Here's some other pictures that I've done last day or so. I really like these. These are cool, but it'll spit out 4 different options, and you can either make it a better render by upscale, or you can hit the V and you can create a variation from that image. So you can just iterate and iterate and iterate off of images that you start with. There's that cool ladder I like. This one was pretty neat. It's got the big windows. My house is definitely not that cool, so not realistic. There's the one we just tried to start doing there. It's at 93%. So let's see what it comes up with here. Okay, looks like it's done. So let's see what we got. Pretty cool. I mean, again, it's got those big windows, and you know, it really, the better you are at prompts, the more accurate your picture will come out. All right, let's try another prompt here. So one of the things you can do is you can add a greater than or less than sign before some verbiage, and it will emphasize or take away from whatever you're describing. So, you know, I'm changing it a little bit there to say bookshelf with drawers. I'm trying to get those long horizontal drawers. I really like those. I've seen some IKEA furniture. I think it was the PAX closet system. See, there's that less than 99 sign I just put up there. I'm sorry, greater than 99 sign, and it should emphasize the verbiage before that. You know, I want a window sitting area, and I've seen that on a couple videos that I watched where they had built like this cool window sitting area with drawers underneath it, and I really like that for like my animals, my dogs. They hang out in the office a lot. I work from home, so maybe they could have a cool place to sit and probably bark at people as they walk by. But I thought that would be neat. So let's see what the AI does for us here. Hopefully, it creates a little sitting area. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat. So you can see it's got the big, huge windows. Again, house is not that cool, but it did create a sitting area like that right there with the cushion. That top one on the left looks pretty cool too. Yeah, it's okay. And really, the reason I do this is because it gives me some ideas on what to build. I mean, Pinterest is really good for stuff like this. Obviously, it's been around for a very long time. It's got a lot of searchable content already on there that people have uploaded. But here I'm trying to spell the word Scandinavian. Not very good at it. You get the picture. Trying to figure out what I want my desk to look like. I think I'm probably starting to add a little bit too much, and I'm going to get away from the overall goal of trying to figure out a library design, or more specifically the corner of the library. That's really what I'm going for, is the window and the corner, because I got an idea of what I want the overall end result to look like. It's going to be a lot of work, and I don't want to put a lot of work into it and hate it. And so I'm just really trying to make sure that I know overall the whole holistic feeling of the room goes together, because I don't want old world type style with the library and the dark colors and the natural wood, and then have like this new look on one side of the room that doesn't match that. I don't think that would be. I won't like that. I know it. So see what kind of desk it gives me. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, not really. I don't care for any of what it just generated. But I can work on that later. I've seen pictures of desks that I really like. Actually, I think there's a content creator called Four Eyes. He makes a lot of real Scandinavian style desks, and I've seen one that he made that I really like. Super simple. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure on is if I want to do a fixed desk or a desk I can stand at. Again, I work from home, and I really hate that I sit all the time. And lastly, here's just one more quick picture I found on Pinterest, an honorable mention that I really liked. Liked the color, liked the simplicity, and it showed the fireplace in the middle. Switching gears. All right, with it warming up, I need to get back on my birdhouse build. So this is the little camera that's going to go in the birdhouse. And then this is the solar panel I'm going to use to keep the camera powered. That's supposed to be a Wi-Fi camera with a card. You know, you can put a memory card in there, and it'll capture video. But my idea is, don't mind the shop, it's dirty. So I built this a while back. So here's the roof. Here is, so if you can imagine, sits like this on the birdhouse. Let me grab the camera. You see there, I've got Velcro on the camera. I'm going to do this like that. So that camera will be facing straight down into the birdhouse. So here's the birdhouse. We got that. Oh, shit. That was sharp. What was that? Oh, there we go. Anyways, there's a hole for the wires for the power to come through into the back of the birdhouse into the camera. That's the power spot right there next to the memory card. And then, so here's the hole. I actually looked up the hole size that I need for the type of birds that are around here. I'll have to look back up what kind of bird that was. Anyways, I made the hole for that. Sidetrack because my freaking hand has a splinter in it. So I made this front of the birdhouse removable, so you can take these screws out, pull this whole front piece off, and clean it out each year. Because I was reading somewhere that you needed to be able to clean out the birdhouse every season. So I did that. Got like a little step right there, and a little step right there, because this is pretty tall, I guess, for a bird. I mean, I don't know. So staggered it a little bit, not much, but just a little. So, you know, they can go from the floor to the top. And then what I was thinking was it's going to be super dark in there with that lid on. So I made a little plexiglass window. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but this was kind of like the will it work version. Nothing fancy going on here except for just, you know, some butt joints here and here. And then these pocket hole screws screw down into my platform. There's my platform, just oak, scrap oak I had. And these don't serve a purpose. This is scrap, so this is all like screw ups. So that will go like that. That will go like that. And then the camera will stick right there. I'm not going to do that because I don't want the camera to fall because I don't have the Velcro on yet. Then we put that on, just like that, and then we screw it down. There, and there. That's probably overkill, but and then you'll see it's not perfect, but I mean that won't matter. It's just a small birdhouse. And then I'll have to put some finish over it so it doesn't rot, because this is just old plywood. This is old pine. That's poplar. That's red oak. I mean, it's just a mishmash of whatever I had left over. So the idea is I'll put like the solar panel far away, and then I'll be able to, the camera will be sitting up there. I'll be able to watch birds. I thought that was pretty neat, pretty cool, something to show the kids. And then what I plan to do is put it probably right there. That way, because my wife works up there, she'll be able to see the birds. Isn't that crazy? Mid-January and blueberry bush is already starting to pop leaves. Same for my cherry tree, which is 3 different variations. Black tart, Bing, I think. Yep, Bing. And then what's the other one? Rainier? I don't know how you say that. Yep. So that's what I'm doing.